Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you an app that I've actually been using for a very long time prior to using all my other social media scheduling apps. The app is called Tailwind. Now Tailwind, along with Planoly, along with Buffer, basically what it does is it allows you to auto schedule your Instagram post and your Pinterest post. Now Tailwind is primarily a website type of program. The app is semi-limited, but it's getting better as they continue to do improvements and continue to add more features. So before I get into the app to show you that, make sure you go ahead and you're subscribed to this channel and you hit that bell notification so you're notified as more of my videos come out. So let's get into it first. So the Tailwind app primarily gives you the function of being able to post or set up post or create post on your phone, such as your iPhone, and that way you can have everything managed mobilely wherever you're at instead of having to be stuck at your desktop computer or having to carry your laptop with you or your MacBook or so forth. So in Planoly, if you'll notice, you have all your accounts set up in here. You have your Instagram accounts and your Pinterest accounts. So you can pretty much choose any account that you want to manage just by simply tapping on it. Now on the very top here, you'll notice you have already your scheduled content. Go to any one of these, you'll see any of your scheduled content up here on the top. Okay, now it has a big button that says create your post. That's where you can create it. You have a little cog on the top right that gives you your logout button in case you have to log out. On the bottom, you have an add button. This gives you the option to take a picture, record a video, choose a photo, or upload a video. Now you have the home button, which is where we are now, the home page. The second tab, this gives you your layout. So this shows you all your times you can post. Shows you posts that have the little orange or orange and red on the bottom, shows you what's scheduled. Posts that have the little pencil icon are ones that you need to go ahead and finish the captions and so forth on there. Then posts that have nothing on them, these are the ones that have automatically posted to your Instagram account. The last icon here, this gives you all your insights. So this tells you a breakdown of what's doing good, how your engagement is, and it gives you which posts are doing very well. Now we go into Pinterest. Downside of Pinterest on the app is you cannot upload the videos or photos from the phone. That is the downside. You can do it with Instagram, but you cannot do it with the Pinterest portion of the app itself, which I don't know why Tailwind is waiting so long to add this feature, but that's my only gripe really, is that you cannot add the stuff from here. So you notice they only have two tabs. You only have the tab here where it has your drafts, and the tab here that has all your schedule area, or you can tap any one of these plus signs and you're able to schedule your stuff from there if it's in your draft. See, when I tap it, it has to be in your draft. So it's a downside. I wish they would finish that and I wish they would add it. But I'm going to show you a workaround on how to do this on the mobile for Pinterest on adding your stuff in there. So now in Instagram, let's go to Instagram for example. Okay, I've got here all my stuff that's already been scheduled. You can see in here, this is all the portions been scheduled. Let's say I want to add something. You have several ways you can do it. You can go to create a post, let you add whatever and throw it into your drafts. You can go into your schedule, tap on any one of those pluses, and it'll give you the option to add it to that area wherever you want. So you want this day and that time, you can add it. This day to that time, you can add it. This day to that time, and so forth. Now, once you tap on any one of these, you can take a picture, use the camera of your phone, record a video directly from your phone itself, or you can choose photo or video. Say we choose a photo. Say we go into my photos here, and let's say I want to choose, let's say this one, for example. Now it's going to go and automatically upload it. When it uploads, it gives you your entire page of what you can do, which is also limited to what you can do on the website, because the website will give you more options than the app itself. Doesn't mean you cannot do most of the stuff on the app, but you are limited on what you can do. So you have, of course, your caption. In here, you can write your caption, type it out. It'll also start giving you hashtag suggestions on the bottom if you need it. You have the first comment hashtag only. This gives you all your hashtags. Once you start typing something in here, let's say we type in, let's say online business, for example. We're going to type it in here. Okay, and then if I tap this little circle here, it'll automatically refresh it for whatever that is. So let's say I see if it'll, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you can go into recents here and you can choose something. So let's say I choose Planoly, for example. Every time I refresh this button here, it'll start giving me hashtags that are all color-coded. So you want to look for the ones that are dark green. Those are the ones that are the best to use. You can notice only a couple of thousand posts. Those that are in a lighter green have over 1 million. And those that are usually in about an orange color or gray color, they're either going to be niche or they're going to be very competitive. You can also add the ones that you've saved in here. So if you've saved any hashtags, you can add those lists as well in there. You don't want any, you can simply highlight and you can delete them. Now, you also have location. You can search for whatever location you want to add in there. Auto post is already enabled. You can save your caption and hashtags if you automatically save them. Then they also give you the option to lock the post. So you can lock it so it cannot be moved. Now down here on the bottom, you have schedule. Now since we chose a date and time, there's nothing else that shows up here. So if I go back, you'll see it's already, that's where we wanted to put it. And I can take this and I can move it to whatever date and time that I want. So if I want to switch it to here, I can switch it to there. And it gives you the option to look at your grid. So now if I go in here to create a post and I choose a photo, and let's say we choose this one. Now in here, you'll notice when we go, let's save it to the drafts first. Okay, so now we have it. We're going to have it saved here in the drafts. So it comes down here on the bottom. Now when I go in here, look what happened. Since I did not pick a certain time, it's going to give me my next few times that I can choose from. So now I can choose any one of these times that I want to pick. And I can keep going through and choosing whatever it is that I want. And it'll keep switching it to the blue check mark. See how it's changing? Or I can customize it and do my own date and time that I want. So that's the way the option works. So if you choose to pick the photo just directly, you can do it that way. Or if you pick any one of the time slots, you can do it. And then if you don't really want this post anymore, there's a little trash can icon at the very bottom. Hit that, it'll automatically delete it. And then you don't have to worry about it anymore. Get out of it. Now, that's Instagram. Instagram's pretty easy. It works pretty well. Now, Pinterest here is another story. Okay, in Pinterest, with that, you have all same features as you would in any other Pinterest setup, except, like I said, it's limited on the app compared to the website. You can add all your boards on the top, add your title, your description, and your website. And then the same thing, they give you either your calendar times or your custom time. You have a save button and you have a send to drafts. And then the very top right, you have your delete. But the thing is, you cannot add anything on Pinterest from the app itself. That is a downside. So what I've done is I found an alternative. And in my Chrome browser, on my phone, I simply have Pinterest pulled up here. From here, I can add my photos and videos. When I add it here through the app on the browser, it'll show up on the Tailwind app under Pinterest. That is a workaround. Until Tailwind ever adds that option into their app where you can add photos directly, that's a problem. Now, if you're using Planoly, Planoly lets you add all the stuff in there. The problem is it doesn't have the smart calendar grid like you have in here with Tailwind, which is the only downside, is that Planoly, you can do everything on the phone with Pinterest, but the problem is you cannot have that smart grid. So that is basically Tailwind, and that is how Tailwind works as far as using Instagram and Pinterest, and how you can schedule your content on the go wherever you're at, taking photos, taking videos, or choosing what you already currently have. And it keeps your content consistent, it keeps it up to date, and pretty much you're able to have everything scheduled and ready to go when you need it. So if you have any questions on that, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I will get back with you with a lot more videos. Thank you very much for watching.